am a classy lady. Okay, right now this thing says it has 0 viewers, so maybe I tweeted the wrong link. That would not be good. Let me see what I did. youtube.com/Colleen blogs. Maybe I tweeted the wrong link. There it goes. That would not. Did I do it wrong? You guys will tell me if I did. No, it works. How you see me? Okay, it should be working. Okay, cool. I just have 0 viewers on here. What's up, y'all? So I thought I would do a live stream because it is 9:45 p.m. and I have not vlogged yet today. And I've been really good about vlogging every single day on this channel for the last couple weeks-ish. And I didn't vlog today. And so I was like, well, I can either start vlogging now or I can just do a live stream. And I'm choosing to do a live stream. The reason I did not vlog today is because I got up at 4:35. I got up at 5 in the morning and went to the airport and flew here. And then right when we got here, we went, got some lunch really fast and went to the office. And I just got home from work. So you would have just seen me like in an airport and then in the office editing, and that's it. So I just like, there's nothing really to vlog. So that is why I am doing this live stream instead of vlogging, so I hope you don't mind. But I actually really like doing live streams, like so much. They're like my favorite. So it makes me feel like we're actually hanging out and talking. I love vlogging too, but when I live stream, I don't know, it just seems like we're hanging out more because I'm interacting with you guys and talking to you. So if you want to talk to me, you can tweet me. I'll be checking my phone for tweets. And we need a hashtag, which you guys always, I'm so bad at hashtags. This is like always our struggle when we do a live stream together is like, what the hell is the hashtag? How about this hashtag is dumb? Let's do that. This hashtag is dumb. Unless you guys think that one's too dumb and then you come up with something better. So, pussy routine, get off my dick, shady ass queef. Oh my God, you guys, your suggestions for hashtags are so scandalous tonight. Oh my God, you guys, no, pop that pussy boat saint. Colleen is a model, never in my days. Colleen struggles. Jim Caruso's watching. Are you serious right now, Jim? Oh my God. Are you still? I bet he's already turned it off. He probably just was watching for a second and texted me saying, I'm watching you, and then turned it off right away because this is obnoxious. Oh my gosh, Jim, if you're still watching, Jim Caruso, I'm like smiling so big because I love him so much. Jim Caruso is a dear, dear friend of mine, and he is the first person who ever booked, he just said, I'm just kidding. So maybe he's not watching. Anyway, he's stupid. He was the first person to ever book Miranda in a show. He's the first person who believed in me, the first person who trusted me as a performer, as a comedian. He was like the first person in the industry who ever believed in me. And he was trusting me enough to do my own show, and I got to develop a one-woman show at Birdland Jazz Club, which is where he hosts the open mic night and does like this Broadway at Birdland series. Anyway, he's amazing, and I would not be where I am today at all if it weren't for him, and I love him so much, and I never see him anymore. So anyway, I don't know if he's actually watching or not, but I love you, Jim, if you are watching, and if you're not watching, I still love you. So anyway, I will watch or I'm gonna go on to Twitter and see what you guys are saying. You guys can hashtag whatever you want, I don't care. Aiden Hood said, do you like Canada better than America? Please answer. I like both. I like America because it's where I'm from and it's where my family and my friends are, and there's certain things I love about America, but I do love Canada. Like, I love it up here. I've been living here for 3 months, and I feel like Kayla said, I feel like that backpack is behind every live stream. It probably is. It's my backpack. Anyway, I love Canada and I love America. So I don't know. I like them both. I don't have a favorite. I like them both for different reasons. Riveting information. I know. I'm trying to refresh my Twitter, but it's not working. Would you ever come to Scotland again? That's from Natalie. I really want to go back to Scotland. Scotland's like my favorite place. In fact, the whole reason I'm going to Europe this year, I'm going on tour to Europe in August. We're going all over England, we're going to Dublin, we're going all over Germany, we're going to Copenhagen. The only reason we're going over there is because I asked my agent to book me in Scotland. And I was like, I need to go back to Scotland. It's my favorite place. I really want to go. And so he's like, okay, cool. I'm going to book you in Scotland. And he tried to book me in Scotland. And while he was booking me in Scotland, he started booking me in like all these other places I just mentioned. And then the Scotland thing fell through. And so now I'm not going to Scotland, but I'm going to all these other places, which I'm not mad about because it's going to be fun. But it's like, trust me, I'm desperately want to go back to Scotland. Okay. Let's see here. Trying to refresh my mentions. Let's see. Where was the loudest crowd? That's from Whitney. The loudest crowd, oh my gosh, I don't know. You guys are always pretty loud everywhere I go. The Kennedy Center was loud, and I did that a couple months ago. London's always really loud. Manchester was crazy loud, like really rowdy and like crazy. I'm trying to think the loudest. It might have been Toronto. I don't know. I feel like I'm just naming every city I've ever been to. You guys are all loud. I don't know, but I love when you're loud. So if you ever come to my show, please scream a lot because I love it. It makes me feel really comfortable on stage. When the audience is quiet, I get really uncomfortable and nervous. But if the audience is screaming and laughing and having a good time, it makes me really calm and comfortable, and I have way more fun on stage. So if you get to come to one of my shows, please be loud. Okay, Kate wants to know, what is your current beauty product obsession? So many things. I don't know. I really am into like, this is gonna make me sound really old, but I'm really into like face creams. What a loser. But I am. Like face moisturizers and like night creams and stuff you put on your face like before you go to bed. It just makes me feel good when I wake up and when I go to bed to put on like all this stuff on my face to make me like, I don't know, I just like that. But I actually have my makeup here. I'm really into this Tarte lipstick. And I did not just pick this up and just say it. I've been wearing this like every day. I'm wearing it right now, kind of. You can't really tell. But it's called Sass. And it's a lipstick that's like kind of, it's a pretty lipstick, and it has a lip gloss on the other side. I really like this. I don't know. My favorite beauty products. I don't know. I like everything. Let's see what else we got. Singapore, come to Singapore. That's from Joe. I wish. That'd be amazing. Favorite nail polish color. That's from Sophia. The one I have underneath this. So this is obviously from the 4th of July. But underneath this, I had a really pretty like bright baby blue. And right now I really like that. Miranda Sings Fan Club said, why didn't you upload yesterday on the Miranda channel? Because Monday and Thursdays are the Miranda days, and Tuesday, Friday are our Colleen days. And I did not upload a Miranda video yesterday, and there are 2 reasons why. One, because I thought it was Sunday, because I truly believe that it was Sunday and not Monday. Corey's here. Hey, Corey. And then I realized it was Monday, like, halfway through the day. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Monday and I didn't upload a video. And I could have right then and there filmed something and edited it and posted it, but I was with my family and was like the first day I've had off in months. And so I was like, you know what, actually, I don't want to work today. I just want to be with my family. So I didn't film the Miranda video yesterday. Naughty, naughty. All right. What is the hashtag? The hashtag is, this hashtag is dumb. Let's see. Oops. Dangerous CME said, when you have kids, do you think they'll look more like you or Josh? I don't know, because the Ballinger gene is really strong. Usually people say that like kids look like their dad more, and the Evans gene is pretty strong. But the Ballinger gene, like if you've seen like my brother's kids, Bailey, Jacob, and Parker, Like they look like Christopher. They look like Jessica too, but like the Ballinger gene is so strong, and all the Ballingers, like on my side of the family, like really look alike. Like my cousins and I all look like sisters, and it's yeah. So who knows? That's not gonna happen forever. So I'm not even gonna think about that right now. I'm reading all of the questions, trying to find one I haven't answered yet before. Bethany Turnbull said, I love you. I was wondering how you and Josh stay connected while you're apart from each other. We text and we call and we Skype and we do lots of different stuff. Oh no, Jim said that my live stream froze on me, like picking my eye. That's embarrassing. Anyway, we stay in contact a lot of different ways, but we don't talk that much because we're both so busy. So we actually don't talk too much, but we do talk every single day. Like we text and we call and all that fun stuff. But long distance is hard, you know? I don't know. Apparently we're divorced, according to you guys. So I guess I don't need to talk to him anymore. So.
And your new husband?
My new husband is this queen right here. This is my husband now. Mm-hmm. The rumors are true. Corey and I love to have the sex.
Especially with the strap on.
Oh my Lord. Okay. Jamaral, I don't know how to say her name, I'm sorry. Handsome Jam, what's your favorite dessert? I love chocolate chip cookies a lot. I also really love chocolate cupcakes and an ice cream cone with extra chocolate frosting. It's probably my favorite dessert. But I like kind of all desserts. As long as there's chocolate in it, I will eat it. Let's see. I'm trying to find a question I haven't answered, guys. Sorry. There's not really any questions. It's just like, come to Portland, come to Portugal. Biggest regret in life, J-Liss. My biggest regret in life. Oh, girl. I don't know. I'm not big on regrets because I feel like everything you do in your life leads you to like where you are. So you shouldn't regret anything because every decision you make makes you who you are. But regret. I don't know. That's a really hard one. I have no idea. Like, I don't know. I don't think I have like any true regrets.
I know one.
What?
Like if you go to a restaurant and you order like
the wrong thing. Yeah, that's true. I do. Yeah. Wait, that happened to me the other day. Oh, this morning I got a cookie and I ordered a peanut butter cookie for breakfast, and I really wanted the chocolate chip one, but I already had ordered the peanut butter one, and I was like, oh my God, this sucks. Yeah, I think sometimes I regret putting so much of my life online, but then I always don't regret it again. Like sometimes when it gets hard and you guys get really mean, I'm like, man, why do I share my life with them if they don't appreciate it and they're gonna be mean? Like, but then I realized like, well, I made that decision. Like I knew that was part of this game. Like part of being on the internet is knowing that people are gonna be mean to you, and so you can't really regret it because it comes with the territory. Let's see here. If you, I don't know, if you could name a crayon color, what would you name it? Ask Corey. A crayon color? I think mine would be like Lavender Dreams or So I love the word lavender. I think it's pretty and I like the color. What did you just eat?
A hair.
Ew, Miranda.
What?
So what would you name a crayon?
Me?
Yeah. They said ask Corey.
Oh. It would be a dark orange. It would be Midnight Pumpkin.
Ooh, loves it. Tell a childhood story. That was from Kaylin. A childhood story. Oh, I've got one. I think I've told this actually before because I was thinking about it yesterday. I was in the front yard of my house on the 4th of July that I grew up at, and I was like looking out into the street, and I was just like, I had a flashback of when I was a little girl. I was 11, but I was turning 12, and my mom always made me these crazy cakes every single year for my birthday. Like she would decorate the craziest, most beautiful cakes, and I got to have a birthday party, whatever theme that I wanted. And for my 12th birthday, I wanted to have it at a pizza parlor, and I wanted it to like be sunflower themed because I love sunflowers. So I wanted a sunflower cake, sunflower napkin, sunflower everything. And so she was trying to make me this really elaborate sunflower cake. It was like in this crazy sunflower mold, and she was gonna like, it was like really pretty, but it was really hard for her to make. So I will never forget it. She's in the kitchen and she tried to bake this cake. And she took it out of the oven and she tried to get it out of the pan, and it wouldn't come out of the pan, and it started crumbling apart, and like she couldn't get it out of this weird sunflower shape. And she was getting so mad, like huffing and puffing, like so angry. And I was like getting scared. I was like, oh no, my mom's mad. And so then she tried to make it again, and it was like tense in the house. Everyone's like, Mama's making a cake and she's not happy about it, so just keep to yourself and watch TV. And so then she started making another one, and then that one came out of the oven, and she tried to get it out of the thing, and it started to rip apart too. Like it didn't work, and she was so angry, and I was like, what's she gonna do? And she was like, kids, front yard right now. And I was like, what's gonna happen? I was so scared, and everyone was like freaking out because Mom was so pissed. And we went out into the front yard, and she is holding this cake that's like stuck inside of the pan, and she's like, all right, sometimes things don't go the way you plan, and you have to do this. And she grabbed a big fistful of it and threw it in the street, and she's like, do it. And so we're all taking it and laughing and like throwing the cake in the street.
I love it.
And it was like, I will never forget it because it was like such a good lesson to learn. I don't think she was trying to teach us anything or teach us a lesson, but I've remembered that my whole life is like, sometimes things don't go the way that you want them to, but you can still like have fun and make a memory out of something that's like horrible. So that was like, I remember how angry my mom was that night. She was so mad that this cake kept ripping and falling apart. And
I love that.
And she turned it into this like fun thing with her kids. And now it's like a memory I have forever, is like digging my hand. What kid doesn't want to stick their hand in a cake and like crumble it up and throw it around? Like it was so much fun. And she ended up after that making the cake right, and then it was beautiful, and she did a great job on it. But yeah, I'll never forget that. Like I think about it a lot, and I was thinking about it yesterday because I was sitting in the front yard and I was like, oh my God, when I was 11 years old, I was throwing cake out here in the middle of the night with my mom. Anyway. Oh my God. What is this? Where did you find this? Tip at Troyan featuring Colleen said, explain yourself, Henny. And it's this picture of me. What is this from? It says, I now pronounce you. Senior Christian Loveborg smiles as he pronounces sophomores Colleen Ballinger and Nick Moore as husband and wife.
What?
What is this?
Colleen's been married before.
Wait. Okay, hold on. I'm going to reply to it so you guys can see this picture. What is this? Okay, so you guys can go see. I just responded to it, so now you guys can go look at it. I did a play my sophomore year of high school, and that must be what this is from. But I've never seen that picture before. Where did you find that? That is so weird. Anyway. Stop saying Henny. That's from Meglit. You're rude. Get out of here. I could say Henny if I want. What is Corey eating?
Cookie.
A cookie. Duh. Have Corey model for us.
Watch her vlog.
You have to watch my vlog. Caleb, Tyler featuring Taylor, said, do I get to meet you and Miranda during the meeting and greets? At my meet and greets at my show, I usually come out as me, and I do like a Q&A kind of like this, and we just kind of hang out and talk to each other for a while, and then I change into Miranda, and then you take a picture with Miranda. So that's usually how it goes. What does your sweatshirt say? It says Santa Barbara, California. This is the city that I am from, and today we flew out of Santa Barbara to come back to Canada, and I was freezing, and I wanted a sweatshirt, and so I bought it, and it's cute. Robert Scott Bean said, what would you be doing this year if you didn't have a show coming out? Also follow me. Okay. If I didn't have a show coming out on Netflix, October 14th, I would probably be on tour like I am every year. Like I still am going on later this year, but I'd probably be doing a lot more shows right now and touring around. I'd be making a lot more videos. I'd be doing a lot of the same, maybe developing something else. If I wasn't doing a TV show, maybe I'd be writing a movie, or maybe I'd be writing another book, or I'd be working on something. Because I can't really just sit around and like just do one thing. I like doing lots of different projects. What's your favorite thing from Lush? That's from Kyle. I like anything that smells like lavender. Like lavender is like my favorite bath smell right now, or like soap smell. I really like the smell of lavender.
I like the soaps.
What kind?
Any good? I love them all. I just want to rub it all over myself.
Cool. What fine?
Did you read my one tweet about my skin turning gray?
No, what?
So my skin was turning gray, and I was like freaking out. I was like, I'm dying. I'm dying.
Wait, what do you mean your skin was turning gray?
My skin was turning gray, and like under my armpits is right here, and I was like, what the hell is happening? So I Googled it, and it's like, your body is slowly filling up with blood, and you're dying, and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I don't feel like pain. Like, I feel fine. I don't know what's happening. I'm like, why? I'm dying. And then, like, it was because of the Lush soaps. I was using
no way.
Yeah, I had like a black soap that I was using, and it was making my skin gray. And I had a facial scrub thing, and it would stain my skin gray.
Oh my god!
And right when I stopped using it, it went away.
Corey, that is.
But I was so scared.
That was drama. Becca wants to know when the documentary is coming out. I don't know. You guys always ask me that, and I don't have an answer. Like, it's pretty much done. We're trying to figure out where we're gonna put it, because you can't really upload a 2-hour-long documentary to YouTube. So we're trying to figure out what to do with it. Like, maybe we can put it on Netflix or iTunes, or I don't know. We're trying to figure out how to get it somewhere so you guys can watch it. So it's like pretty much done.
Straight to DVD and Target.
Yeah, right. What's your dream pet? I want a fluffy kitty cat. Corey wants a lab, probably.
I want a dog, a big dog. Not necessarily a lab, just a big old dog.
Mm. John Michael said, pussy poutine.
Pop that pussy poutine.
Pop that pussy poutine.
Pop, pop, pop.
Peyton said, how often do you stalk us without liking any tweets? Shady Henny. I am constantly looking at your tweets, and I'm constantly stalking you, all of you. So watch what you say, because I see all. Okay, Aaron said, Corey, do a monologue about your neighbors who are up late partying.
We don't have neighbors that are up late partying.
You have to do a monologue.
Oh. Okay. Oh my god, Jessica, You can't believe what happened again for the 3rd time this week. My neighbors, of course, my neighbors right next door to me. They're having parties and smoking weed. You know, that grass-like substance you put on your lips and puff it and it makes you go crazy. Well, I called the cops immediately when I heard them having another party. And then the cops came, and they came to my house, of all things. Jessica, I was completely disturbed. That's when I knew something was up. Bobby's dad next door works for the cops, and he smokes weed too. I guess if they say what they say, it doesn't fall far from the tree.
I love that. That was so good. It's been so long. Oh my God, that was so good. Okay, Lydia said, Corey Bay, what Netflix show are you binging right now?
Oh, I just finished Orange is the New Black.
How was it?
It's really sad, you guys.
It is? I want to see it. Should I not see it?
It made me really depressed for like a day.
Really?
Yeah, it's super sad. It's a sad season.
Maybe I'll watch it. And you asked what I'm binging too. Right now, I don't really have time to binge watch anything, but when I have free time, I watch The Bachelor and I watch Big Brother, but I'm not caught up because I don't have time right now, which sucks. Who's coming on tour with you right now? This year, that was from Casey. Corey is coming on tour with me, and my mom is coming on tour with me. And in Europe, my friend Lee is coming on tour with me, who is my tour manager. And my other, like my road manager, tour manager / assistant / life partner friend, Suzanne. Suzanne Summers is what we call her. She's hilarious, and she is coming on tour with me too. She takes really good care of everyone on tour. So that's our crew. Corey, Mama, Suzanne, and Lee are going to Europe with me. But in New Mexico, which I'm going in a couple weeks, Colorado and Salt Lake City are all in a couple weeks. That will be Corey and me. And I might take someone else, like maybe my mom or Rachel or...
Yeah, there was whispers of Rachel coming to Germany. She said she might buy her own way and come to Germany.
But also, I really want to take some of the Haters Back Off cast. So if you guys want the Haters Back Off cast to come to any shows, just tweet them and tweet me and be like, hey, Colleen, bring Angela to Germany. Hey, Colleen, bring Eric to London, or bring Steve to whoever. Bring, you know, say who you want me to bring where, and maybe we can get them to come. Be sneaky sneak. Yo, guys, come to Australia. We'll get Corey a hot boyfriend. That's from Bonnie.
Oh my God, you guys have the most attractive guys there.
There's some hot Australian men. Do you have any embarrassing stories from your teen days? I'm sure like every story from my teenage years is embarrassing. I can't think of anything in particular, but everything. So there's that.
I think I went trick-or-treating up until my senior year of high school, and that's pretty embarrassing.
I only went trick-or-treating when I was 13 until I was 18 because I wasn't allowed to celebrate Halloween until I turned 12. And so my first year trick-or-treating in my whole life, my first year dressing up my whole life for Halloween, I was 12 years old. I never did it before that. Oh, wait, I think I did it when I was like 1. Like my mom dressed me up when I was like 1. But my first time trick-or-treating, I was 12 years old, and I remember, I'll never forget it, I was so sad because I was so excited. It was my first time trick-or-treating. I had dreamt of it every single year, every year. I never got to have candy, and all my friends did. And I finally go, and the first door, I knock on it, and they open it. And I was dressed like I was wearing like a poodle skirt. Like that was my costume because my mom wouldn't buy me a costume, so I had to wear like my birthday costume, and I had a 50s birthday that year. And I rang the doorbell, they opened the door, and they're all, aren't you a little old to be trick-or-treating? And I was the first person. And I was like, oh no, I'll never, I thought I'd ruined, I was like, my life is ruined, I'll never be able to go trick-or-treating. But then everyone else was fine. But yeah, I was very sad. Will you and Corey ever make any more Sam and Labia videos? People have been asking for them a lot lately. So maybe. Charlotte wants to know favorite Christmas tradition. I have so many. Every year we do a Christmas cookie party where my mom and my cousin Stephanie and me bake tons of cookies and desserts, and all of our family come over at Christmas night, and we all like eat desserts and play games, and that's always really fun. And my dad has lifted me up and let me put the angel on the top of the Christmas tree every year since I was like 2, and now I'm a grown woman and he still does it every year. What else? Oh, we eat Carl's Jr. for lunch every Christmas. That's a fun tradition. We have lots. I don't know. What's your favorite Christmas tradition?
Me?
Yeah.
We don't have any.
You don't have any Christmas traditions?
Mm-hmm.
That's so true. You come to my cookie party. That's a tradition.
Because like my parents are divorced, so you would go back to your dad's house, then your mom's house, your dad's house, your mom's house, and then my mom got remarried. So it's like we went to his family, and then when my dad got remarried, she went to her family. So it's never we had like a set like thing every year.
Do you like tradition?
Tradition.
I love traditions.
I like 4th of July. What we did, like, because whenever we go to Colleen's 4th of July, like, we have to like go watch it on the beach, and then we have to go through the bridge, and that's my favorite part.
Yeah. To Corey, what was it like to drink chunky milk?
It was gross, of course. Nobody wants a chunk of chunk.
Let's see. Do you like Italian food or Southern food? It just depends whatever like is cooked better at that moment. You'd say Italian for sure. But for me, it's like whatever is the better dish. Cause like, I think on like the spot, if you ask me right now, I'd probably say Italian. But if it's like some crappy spaghetti that someone made that's not very good compared to like really bomb, like Southern food, like authentic pulled pork and like all stuff, I'd probably pick the like, whatever one is prepared better is the one I would pick. So that's my answer. Okay, I'm only gonna answer a couple more because I got stuff to do, y'all. Did you hear about the polar bear that died in Mexico?
No.
It's really sad.
In a zoo?
Mm-hmm.
He died?
Yeah. And
just because he was old? Or like...
Well, yeah, he was old, but also he was like really depressed. He was known as like the most depressed bear in the world or something. Depressed Argentina polar bear Arturo dies at 30.
Because he was depressed? He
was really, really depressed. He was called the world's saddest animal, and today he died. So I saw this picture and was like, oh no, he died. That's him alive. Like there's pictures of him. That's just how he is because he was so depressed because he's a polar bear and they put him in Mexico in his tank that was like this and it was like over 100 degrees in there every day. And he was like super depressed and sad and like there were all these petitions to try to get him out of there. And he stayed there for his whole life and then he finally died, which is good because now he's not like tortured anymore. But it's so sad. But anyway, when I heard about it, I saw this picture and I was like, oh my God, why would they show a picture of a dead polar bear? It's just him, like, because he's so depressed. Isn't that the saddest thing? I almost cried when I saw that. Anyway, not to bring down the mood. What? Oh, April said, why was everyone mad at Corey on the 4th?
Because my gay shirt.
Oh my God, don't even get me started on that. He was wearing a shirt that had an American flag on it, but instead of red and white stripes, there were rainbow stripes. And everyone is mad, being like, oh, I don't care if you're gay, but this day is not for you. This day is about America, which is the stupidest thing. He was being patriotic, wearing a flag. And I promise you, if I was wearing a shirt that had an American flag on it, but it was like dark purple and light purple stripes, because those are my favorite colors, no one would care. Like, no one would be like, you defaced the flag. I was literally wearing it on my boobs. Rebecca was wearing a flag in a heart shape, which is not the right shape of a flag. No one's mad if you like do anything else, but just because it was like rainbow and gay, everyone was mad at him, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, people, like 2 years ago, I had an American flag bikini, and there was literally a flag on my vagina. And like no one was mad at me for putting a flag on my vagina, which should be very offensive. But because he had a rainbow flag, it was so stupid. So dumb. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? I like chocolate and I like mint and chip.
Chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip. Do you call it mint chip or mint chocolate chip or mint and chip?
I always call it mint chocolate chip.
I always call it mint and chip. Can we get some mint and chip ice cream?
Yeah, let's go get it.
Okay, we're gonna do that. Alrighty, well, I love you guys.
I ate 2 cookies and drank a full kombucha.
Well, kombucha's good for you. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys. And forgive me for not putting up a vlog today. It was just a boring day, nothing you would have wanted to see. And but I'll be vlogging again tomorrow. And make sure to watch my 4th of July vlog from yesterday. I had so much fun yesterday on 4th of July. I love you guys, and I will see you later. If you want to get tickets to one of my shows, please do it. MirandaSings.com. I'm coming to New Mexico, Denver, Colorado, Salt Lake City, Utah, and I'm going all over England, Ireland, and Germany, and Copenhagen. So get tickets. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Stop broadcast.